What is going on, guys? Welcome all the guys in from Blaze's stream. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks for the sub. Badass Damien. That's how you do it right there. So one of our more iconic wrestlers, we are working on her right now. Kind of changed up the way we're going to do the tattoos. Everything else is kind of the same. Now, it was weird because last year, the way we had to do the body type much smaller, even though she's always been one of the bigger wrestlers on until Sid B came along. She was the number 2 largest wrestler, now number 3, 6'1", 189. So, it's not crazy, but still. So, thinking we're going to go this way right here with the tattoos this year. We'll have to see. Might leave this side open, so... But yeah, you guys got here at a really good time. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in here. Let's change the name. We're trying something new this year where I put in all of the, holy Moses. Hoorah is right. Iffy, huge ticket buying right there. $100 donation right there. Holy Moses. I think Iffy just bought everybody's ticket. In your face. Now you guys can't even buy tickets, you know what I mean? She's like, I'm just going to get this knocked out of the way. No, really appreciate that. That's big time. Big time. Okay, but what we want to do, we come in here. Let's get the name right. But we've been doing... Iffy... That's funny. If I lost my train of thought. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you. We've been doing AI sliders. So we put into the AI our entire roster. And if you guys, this is the first time you're coming, I do a lot, and I mean a lot, of spreadsheets. We've got books. We've got all kinds of stuff. If you guys watched Blaze's stream, where I've been on the last few times, we talk about it. I've got things all over the place. But all the match cards, they're all in books like this. Winners, losers, the whole 9 yards. We've got our entire history, title defense history in the spreadsheet. So anyway, I tell you all to tell you this. It's about 50 big sheets of data, put it into the AI, and then had the AI go through and determine what the ratings of our wrestlers would be according to their size, according to how long they've been in, and according to their title wins. So, huge deal there. And you guys are going to get to see part of that right now. Just jump in the Discord. The Discord, I think it's right up above you. Jump in the Discord. We'll talk. Figure it out. It's going to be a little bit easier. There was a much longer waiting list to get in, but we're doing some things too with the SSU that is going to that's going to cause some really cool stuff. So anyway, we have Miss Nightmare right now, getting her name and everything all done up. Let's back off, like we can't even see what's going on there. These poses too, we'll go through and change from time to time, but just for now, we'll just get something going for her. Right now, this is like about the least important thing of the stuff that we could do, but oh, there we go. She needs grumpy face. And then her thing will be from the fictional side. And then we're gonna see some things, and we're gonna go over and talk about some things. So we've just completed Anita T. So we'll probably end up watching Anita fight Miss Nightmare as soon as we go through her moveset as well. So everything we're doing right now is considered phase 1. There's going to be 3 phases. We need to get these wrestlers through the first 2 phases of creation to start a show. Phase 1, very basic moveset. You're going to see it's basic and unique. It's a uniquely basic moveset. before we get too far into dialing in everything and really like master crafting the move set. We're going to have the basic part of it and the basic look. We don't need all the looks right now. We just need really the ring attire. You know what I mean? Now, this is another very important part when we're going through and you're talking about creating a wrestler. The very next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up how we want this wrestler to be. Now, what's funny is you look at this and you would think, oh, egotistical, disrespectful. Well, she's also got to be loyal because she is in a tag team. Very bold and then highly aggressive. Yeah, it's kind of like Blaze, you know. I just want to talk through. Do you create, Damien, do you create your own wrestler? Or do you have somebody create it, or do you need somebody to create it? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it'll be good. I mean, think about that. Sid probably want everybody kind of getting together anyway. I mean, not for that reason, I wouldn't imagine, but for any reason. So, yeah, that's pretty big. So we have the personal information. You look at her powerhouse. Want to make sure that we have that. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So let me pull up the spreadsheet. Real quick. Trying to go a lot of what we had a lot of times was a lot of powerhouses, and that was starting to become a problem. Or a lot of strikers, I mean. Which was, yeah, starting to become a problem. Okay, hold on. Because it was done under these pretenses, we need to change this just a little bit to this. All right. You'll see we have very specific submission sliders. So typically our submissions are set way, like a lot lower than you would think they should be set. And it works out a lot better across the universe. There's even big differences for men versus women wrestlers, and you look at we don't do a lot of, well, we don't do any right now. But if we were to do any intergender wrestling, there's two of them. Miss Nightmare's one of them. Crimson is the other one, who might actually get into possibly some stuff if the storylines ever called for it. TCW, very storyline driven universe. Yeah, Iffy is kind of the person that polices my Discord. Helps out in a bunch of different ways, for sure. See, this is where the big difference is. I don't think people realize this, but when you start looking at like the agility and the move speed, so some of these larger wrestlers, that's where things start to come in. Everything is yin and yang. You can't have a bunch of strengths and no weaknesses. It's no fun. You know what I mean? But you have some yin and yang in here. Oh yeah, things fixing to get real. And you see those, man, you could have tried to guess what her overall rating was. I would have been looking at it and said, hey, I'm guessing her overall rating is going to be like 93. Look at it, 86. Camera's jacking around. There we go. Fixing to move the position of the camera. I just keep forgetting to do it. So right now, just kind of a phase 1 thing. We're almost through. We've got her basic look. We have her basic stats set up. Now, the beatings will continue until morale increases. Hey, she says she's been behaving a little bit more, but I'm going to tell you what, like I told her, I'm like, you take off the gloves. People get out of hand. You can whop them. So just real quick, this is a huge update because last time I think we had like 7 wrestlers. But look, now we have Blackheart completed, Digital Dogs, Dragonoff, Drew Hawthorne, which I'm telling you, the more you watch the Drew Hawthorne character, the more you're going to love him. Eagle Star, GC Rock, we have Jobber. Since there's 200 cost slots, like you'll never see this guy wrestle, but I use him to grind. You can see we're maxed out tier 40. That's who I use to grind tier 40. Recon Delta, Rowdy, SC Jumpman. We got to make Milkman. We might even do that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Sean Sanders, we made him last time. Sentinel, Totes, and then on the female side, we've got Anita T. Not sure about her face cam, but I haven't found the one I'm looking for yet. Crimson, nobody as of yet. Heather D, Lexi Hart, Melinda, which is iffy for you guys in the Discord. Mimi, Misty Watson. We're doing Miss Nightmare right now. Ozzy, Phoenix, Rapentia, yeah. Sarah. Most of you guys haven't seen Sarah. I just did Sarah, Cheyenne, and Witcher. So let's just look real quick so you guys can see Sarah. Just kind of a cool outfit we got going on with Sarah. Look at all the dancer, right? Dancer theme. So all the frills and all the spills. So kind of liking that look here so far. And we've set up, like nobody has seen this, but we have set up all of the entrances as well. So pretty cool. There's something pretty neat about entrances this year, and we will go over and talk about those entrances. Yeah, the dangles and the tassels. And it's such a you've got her tag team partner, right? Rapentia. And Rapentia is like, you know, serious Russian doing the things. And then you got Sarah, who's got the make a good team. All right, so just backing out of here. We're going to go over this again. This is huge. If you guys are making wrestlers out there and you're making a lot of wrestlers like I make a lot of wrestlers, it's easy to get in a rut where you're doing the same movesets for everybody without even knowing it. That's one other reason why we also have a spreadsheet, because in the TCW, you only get basically 1, possibly 2 finishing moves if it's a submission. If you're a submission artist, you will have 1 other finishing move. And they're all unique. Like, everybody's not doing the stunner. And then if I see somebody doing a finishing move, like somebody else's finishing move, like in their normal move set, I will remove it. So there is that. Let me get the move sets up so I can see. And it's kind of neat because as the longer this goes on, the longer 2K is doing its thing, the more variants of moves they do, which actually is super cool for our wrestlers. So, but if you're doing a bunch of move sets, here's how I always start off when we're doing just the initial pass at the move set. What's going on, Witcher sister? Welcome to the stream. So Miss Nightmare, larger wrestler, what we want to do is go find a wrestler that we can just kind of take their move set and use that as the base, and then we're going to change a bunch of their moves. But it changes all those other moves, all the other moves. I don't know how to explain it, but it changes all the moves that we're not going to look at first before we mastercraft, because I'm going to mastercraft every one of these wrestlers' move sets. That's funny. This makes sense. So I do this, we copy over, but not the AI sequence, not the attributes, and not their paybacks. Everything else, they can come over. And the nice thing is it changes up their taunts too. You know what I mean? You guys probably notice I am feeling much better today. Today's like really the first day that I'm feeling like I could do a show if we had to do a show. Yep, exactly right. It rewrites the template. So now we come in here to moves. We go to the first one, and we're going to find the finishing moves. So this is kind of good. First thing I check out with these finishing moves is the person we picked, his finishing move is body damage. Now, it's not super important, but it kind of is good if her finishing move has to do with body damage. So let's go to her finishing move to check it first. Her main finishing move, like the number one, is the old Flapjack 6. And Flapjack 6 is head, mainly head, and you can see how the body's grayed out. Last year, it used to be a little bit different. I'm shocked because, like, you look... Flapjack 2's the same way. Okay, hold on. That might be... It's very subtle. Interesting. We're going to switch these around. In Flapjack 2, it looks more... And we're going to go in with the variation, but now we know it's head damage. So... And it's not so much even the finishing move. You're going to see what I'm saying, because 2K does a phenomenal job of jacking this up. If you're mastercrafting movesets, everything should be leaning towards where your finishing moves are. What do I mean by that? You're about to see. If you've been on the stream before, like, you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't been on the stream before, and I watch people do this all the time, I'll upload their CAW and then I'll start looking at it and I'm like, what? And I get it. 5. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the difference there. We're gonna put that on her this year too. So she's gonna have 3 variations of her finishing move. So good for her. Now this is where it starts to get real. Head damage. None of... So that's gonna be something. That's fine. Not a big deal. Double underhook brain buster. For move number 1. Let's make sure that that still plays. What's going on? I'm gonna call you B. 3:30. What's going on? Double underhook brain buster. Yep. Now the only thing with this, and I don't like it, so we're gonna switch up to something else. It's just gonna go in a different spot. I want something in the #1 spot, regardless. That's head damage. See, she's too big in the women's division, so we don't want her doing that. Dr. Teeth. Ooh. Oh, that is the Witch's Brew. See, I put stars on people's finishing moves. That way we don't put them on other people. Or if I download your character and I'm looking and I see the stars when I'm just kind of going through quickly looking at them, I'll know to take it off and make it something else. What? Man, if that looked any better, we would use that. Oh, guess what that is? That's a snake bite. Oh. No. I always thought it was... Nope, that's a snake bite. But that looks so similar, but it's not, so it's fine. Okay, let's just go to head. Let's look at something. No. And I don't want it in the corner. That's pinning. Gory special. No. For her, we just... Oh. Yeah. Okay, so now we know. Now we're going to go with the double underhook brainbuster. Super choke slam. Got to remember, this was Sid Vicious that we took. And German Suplex 4. That's so funny. I almost used German Suplex 4. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll use that one. Then go in here. Let's go head and oh, I really like that for her. Okay. So the next thing we do, we have the finishers and the signatures set. This is a larger wrestler. She is not doing springboards. Just not going to do it. The only one that she might be able to do is, let's just look real quick. That. You know what I mean? I'm fine with that. So she's got the one there. Let's look at some diving stuff. Hammer strike. And this is what I'm starting to talk about. You can't take these away, but you know what you can do. Diving forearm smash. Now we go in here to AI settings, because she's big. We don't want her doing this. I'll only allow once, late in match only. We don't want her climbing, like she could, don't get me wrong, but we don't want her climbing the ropes. Oh, I like that. So we get in here, again, very low. Only allow once, late in match only. Diving elbow drop, everybody's doing it, right? No, they're not. Not here, they're not. We have enough people doing it. That's fine. Very low. Allow only once. Late match only. She's not doing flippies. I'm telling you right now. Not having no flippies going down. No. That's fine. Very low. Only once. Late match only. Okay, so we got that set up. Middle rope stuff, that's fine for now. Doesn't really matter. Now, the next big thing that we're really looking at is the light attacks. I would let it happen, except the problem with it is on that one, that needs to be bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could see her doing that. Now we go into heavy attacks. Everybody's doing the stiff forearms. Just switch up the stiff forearm. It's like 2K is like, you know what? Let's get everybody a stiff forearm. Let's find that throat thing again. That would be good. Oh. That's good too. That's good too. Okay. Light grapple. Head damage. Gut punch. Not head damage. Yeah, that's good. Face gouge. She's not a good person. You know what I mean? Face plant. Yeah, okay. Scoop slam. Don't need that. That's not head damage. Yeah, that's all on the ground. That's fine. Cliffhanger DDT. Pfft. And here's the other one. Like, it's like the military lift stuff gets overused. Oh, watch yourself right there. Oh yeah, I like that. So that's the other thing. You got to know who you're doing this for. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a good guy, then you don't want him doing like face rakes. You know what I mean? Like, if you've got somebody and they switched up and now all of a sudden they're good guys again. Oh, we'll see it. I've seen it. You bought the ticket, so if you want to see it, we'll put her in the match. Bell clap. Like, look at this. This is the kind of thing. Yeah, get some of this. Hangman's Neckbreaker 1. Nah, not for her. Oh, yeah. For her, that is good. Running, big boot. Yeah, for her, that's good. Clothesline, love it. That, let's find something. Oh. That I don't mind. From the rear, and then we're going to get to watch our stuff in action. Now, this is the only one where some of these striking moves are okay that it's not head damage. Oh, but look, we already did bell clap, right? From the front. Now we're going to do it from behind. Rear forearm smash. Everybody's doing it, not having it. And it's also not bad. Like, look at this. But it shows a little bit. You get a little body damage there. So that's fine. Front chancery. That's fine. Man, I don't know if I welcomed everybody to the stream. Obviously, Iffy, welcome to the stream. We got that going. Blaze, welcome. Matt Storm, what is happening, my man? Matt, when are you going to have your dude made? Damien, welcome. BMH Territory, Blaze Raid, you are the man. Or the woman. I mean, I don't know. But you are the person. There we go. Prime time. I'm telling you, prime time's another one. So Drew and prime time, good. Good to go this year. Yeah, we like that. That's interesting. Regalplex, what is this? Oh yeah, get you some of that. Inverted neck breaker, you gotta love it. And then inverted scoop slam. Can't do jumping neck breaker, don't. A lot of people do the jumping. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I like it. So that basically, hold on. But this is basically, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's an Howie. She does that one. What we're looking at when we're talking about German suplex 10, let's do that one. 3, like it. 7-star lariat. Yeah, get you some. She's got a few of those, and yeah. And a release German suplex. Let's get the running, and then, but that is basically what we're looking at. When we're talking about just phase 1, basic stuff, getting in the basic move set. Give her one of those. Yeah, like that better for her. Love that for you. Yeah, love that for her. So, let's do this. So now we got to test out, and you guys haven't seen a lot of oh, let's do it this way. Make sure the entrances are off so we don't have to wait for that. But what we're going to do is we're going to do Sarah, because we haven't seen Sarah. We're going to do Repentia, which these are the gate crashers. We're going to do Miss Nightmare, because we just did her, and Anita T is going to tag with Miss Nightmare. Oh, yeah. Get you some of this. What's going on, Vipiro? Hey, when is, I do need your CAW. Like, this is CAW number 27 that we've done. So we're getting closer. Yeah, for all you guys out there, Matt Storm, Vipiro, when your CAWs are ready, upload it, hashtag TCW. That'll get us up and running faster. Oh, look at this. This is one of the new referees in the game, too. There's about 10 new male referees and 1 new female. Look at that. Sarah's trying to interview Miss Nightmare right now. Miss Nightmare, I said this about Misty last year and Crimson last year. Miss Nightmare finally looks how Miss Nightmare should look. I couldn't get it right last year. Everybody's body, like their body types right now, we're starting to get them. Starting to work out really well. Look at the camera angles too. Look at, like, this is another neat thing for the cameras. Look at this move. Sarah's got some interesting moves this year. Look at her doing her dance. There's a lot of things that I am very excited about. You know, and for all this stuff, you know, everybody's like, oh, you know, you got to pay for everything. There's a lot of actually free parts. I mean, you got to go through and you got to, you know, play the My Rise stuff and play the other stuff, but not even the island, just other stuff like My Rise, showcase mode. But you play that, it unlocks a lot of things. Yep, no, as soon as it is, though, upload it when you're ready, TCW. And if you want me to do your face scan like I do every year and you want to use it, just let me know. Get with me on Discord. What we can do is upload yours. I will upload them, then I'll get back with you and I'll upload that one so you can download it under the yes, where I'll put yes, you know, where you can re-upload it, and then I'll take it back down as soon as you get it. You know, we can work that way. That way you've got that as well. But yeah, finish up the moveset. Do the thing. If you guys are uploading your moveset, you guys know to upload your moveset for TCW and put your finishing moves in the order you want to have them. Now in TCW, your finisher is your finisher. But if you're new, that's how you do it. And I will give you the first available finishing move on the list. There isn't one wrestler that we have done that I am not excited about this year, is the other thing. Oh, look at this, you guys. We haven't got to see a good... Oh, she dropped it. You wait till these thumbtacks come out. These thumbtacks are next level stuff. You can't even believe. You can't believe it. What's going on with them thumbtacks? Sarah's got one of the most unique finishing moves, too. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Matt Storm and Vipiro, you two are on... Oh, look at Repentia. I'm telling you, new attitude from Repentia this year. Oh, wow. Oh. Round and round they go. But you two are on the priority list. Like, there's some wrestlers right now that, yeah, while everybody's important, I'm not saying that, but you guys are either in the TWO or hold championships. I'm excited for Brooklyn Jokers to have a much bigger role this year. Be interesting to see what happens with Brooklyn. Come on, get the thumbtacks. Oh, what? We rarely have ever seen that where somebody gets a weapon and uses it on the person on the outside of the ring. That's better logic for sure. Look, Miss Nightmare's like, what's up? Anita's like, hey, let me get her back in this right now. We've made Repentia a lot more aggressive this year, like a Russian gladiator. Yeah, I'm excited to see it, Vipiro. What is... Oh, the Destroyer, Anita T, taking 2 feet to the back. Call her in the morning. You know, in 25, the referee was I know, more aggressive, right? Well, it's funny. In 24, Repentia was like on this trajectory to win all the titles, and all of a sudden in 25, I couldn't get it right. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to have that problem with any wrestler in 26. But that doesn't mean that everybody's winning their matches, you know what I mean? But I just need them to wrestle how they're going to wrestle. Like how we envision them wrestling. Wrestling isn't even about winning and losing. Yeah, that's part of the story. That's not what I'm saying. But it's about the ability to tell the story in the ring. Through wrestling moves, through whatever. Like right now. Oh, we got to change that. Even though she's like that, the only one girl goes over the top ropes. Here we go! Oh, do a suplex. Smash her down. On the tacks. Oh, there it is. Watch her react. Oh, she went to react, but she went to pin her. I wish she would have waited. Look at her back. She's got tacks up in like the upper part of her back here. You can see some of the... Oh, look, she went to react again. I think she's got it. Yeah, look, she's got him in the side of her leg. Can you imagine? What is going on here? What? Oh, there's a move. There's a move. Yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Oh, that's fine. That's fine by Piro. We have another one, Monica Monroe. I haven't been able to talk to her, but hopefully she makes her CAW. But what I end up doing is deleting most of the images and redoing it through the game in a different way so that the body damage will show up on her. And it ends up working out. So. Oh, 20 count. Look at Repentia. Like, she's like, you know what? Oh, both of them have weapons. Anita T, just going for the interviews. Oh, right on top. Look, you can still see the thumbtack in her leg. There's still a thumbtack in her back on the side of her leg right there. That's not her outfit. Oh, rolled her into the thumbtacks, but it didn't register that. Oh, what a great takedown. You know what makes it worse, this match? I think it's 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, I thought that, maybe still from the top rope. No way. Right into the thumbtacks. Look. Oh, thumbtacks again. Oh, Sarah's in the thumbtacks. Look, she's reacting to the thumbtacks. Look, she's up. She's like, oh, she's got one in her arm. She just knocked it out. I think she's got one in her back. Oh, she's like, I'm not having this thumbtack thing. And now if you land on top of any... Oh, nice block. Now if you land on top of any weapon, ragdoll physics take effect, and you get body damage from those from those things. Now, while we do playtesting, you guys can see all the stuff is on. Typically, it's off, and you can't see, like, who's got finishers, who doesn't have finishers, who's ready for this and that. Like, we don't know. That's such a Miss Nightmare thing right there, too. Taking her over to her own corner of the ring. And then fighting her over on that side of it. I keep waiting for Repentia to put her down in those thumbtacks and then go for that bloody gumdrop. You know what I mean? Right on top of the thumbtacks. Oh. That's a great reversal right there. Oh, right in the thumbtacks. Look. Oh, look. They're all over her. Look at the thumbtacks in her back. She's got 3 up there, 1 on her side, 2 in the back, 1 on the other side. Like, she's got it the worst out of all the thumbtackers. I'm just glad to see that, like, they added in stuff, right? And the AI actually uses it. Bark Squad getting ready to do their thing. But what the Bark Squad doesn't know, Daddy's got the shutter-upper. You can't hear it, but they can. It's amazing. Oh, back in the thumbtacks. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I love that they sell it. Now, I wish they would bleed from those spots eventually. Like, because you wouldn't bleed right away, but eventually you'd probably start bleeding. Oh, look. Anita's like, let me drag you through them now. Like, you have... Look at her leg. That's not a part of her costume down there. And here... Oh, she's going to do it right. She did it right in the thumbtacks. Sarah's like, I'm not having it. Look at... There's thumbtacks everywhere. That is crazy. Anita's like a little pissed. Oh, I thought she was pissed off at Sarah. Like, hey. Threw her right back in the thumbtacks. She's like, you shouldn't have went to get these thumbtacks. It is unbelievable. Oh, now she's... Oh, look at how many thumbtacks Anita's in. Everybody. You get a thumbtack. You get a thumbtack. Everybody gets a thumbtack. That's what they're saying right now. Holy thumbtacks. I wouldn't even do that move. Look, they're both in the thumbtacks. Yeah, I don't think Annie even cares. She's just like, whatevs. So we do got to change that. And that's why you want to, when you do the play testing, we don't only play test the matches, but you also want to... Look, she's like, hey, there's no thumbtacks over here, so... Oh, there it is. That is the Bone Crusher. What a great match. People were worried about tag team matches. And here's the other thing, though. If you watch other people play, unless their sliders are similar to ours, you're not going to see good matches like this because the normal sliders in the game suck something awful. Like, I was worried about the game. I was like, man, I can't believe the game is this, like, plays out this bad. But you can switch it up, and then things start getting a lot better. And look, people are mad about the stamina. Look at what's going on right now, though. These girls, given that they're all doing the things, that's why it's so back and forth. So there's one fall. Oh, she's going for it again. And dirty pin. This time, Rapencha's like, hey, what's this dirty pin? Rapencha's, I don't even think is bleeding, but look at the bruise on her. Oh, bone crusher right there. That'll do it. That'll do it. Look at Anita. Her thumbtacks are everywhere.
Here are your winners. Miss
Holy smokes.
and Antista.
One's bleeding, one's got thumbtacks everywhere. Yeah, I'm telling you, these sliders right now, the way we've got them set up, there's only a couple other, like maybe little tweaks that we're going to have to make. But other than that, like these sliders are next level sliders. Because of the stamina, the thing that everybody's complaining about in the game right now, they're talking about playing. On the AI side, yeah, no pun intended. But on the AI side, the stamina is unbelievable. If you go too fast, the game will slow you down. So absolutely next level. Let's look at some things real quick as well. So you guys haven't seen Sentinel yet. I don't think you've seen GC Rock either. I don't think you've seen Misty or Lexi Hart. Very, very interesting. Vipiro, did you say your wrestler's up already? I know. Can you imagine that? I'd be like, man, you're gonna have to try to get a multiple, like just take a ruler down the back and try to pop them out like quick. Let me cry. Let me cry while they're coming out. Actually, what's crazy, my blood's okay. If I don't know you, your blood's okay. If I know you, I have issues with it, with blood. Not just any blood. Oh, you cut yourself? That's not what I'm talking about. If you're in the service, you know what I'm talking about. If you've been in combat, you know what I'm talking about. Some of that stuff, that'll get me. What is going on, Eagle? Welcome to the show. Well, the stream is not really a show. You know what I mean? Man, we've got some cool stuff in that department as well. We have got some cool stuff in that department. Let's look at this. You guys haven't really got to see the championship belts. You've heard them talked about. So you haven't really got to see them. Not all of them. You know, let me just look one more time real quick. Let's do this. We've got the stuff to do it, so let's just do it. You can see the difference. So everything that's got the R on it right here, that's the ringside pass. This is stuff that you unlock through the ringside pass. You'll see things maybe even, all of these are R's. Showcase mode. We had to play showcase mode to unlock that belt, this belt. Thought there were some My Faction ones as well. I don't see in there. So, but I thought it might be interesting. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I'm about to show you what the glitch does, probably. If we came in here... No, that's fine so far. But for our survival belt and our outlaw title... it uses custom images. So the interesting thing with this is it didn't do anything to the belt itself. So that's interesting. So we may do this. Let's see. We need this darker. Yeah. This, I think... Or yeah. Okay. Now, watch this. This is the glitch. This is the part they need to fix. If we were to come in here now and add a relief, do you see what just happened to the outlaw? See how it completely changed the way it looks? Now it's better. So that's the thing that they need to fix. And hopefully they do. Now, it's only per part. I can now go use something else on the side plates and it won't affect this, as long as this we're not compromising with. Here's what we might want to do. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to try something. I don't know. We'll see if it works. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, belts. To be fair, belts were what we really became known for the fastest. The other neat thing, too, about this year, like everybody says all the bad stuff. The bad stuff is the money grab crap. You know what I mean? Like, they've got 2 money grab modes, $150 for the game. Like, in no uncertain terms, on that part of it, 2K can F right the hell off, you know? And it's sad because they made a good game so far. Now, They could do some things like do an update that could absolutely screw up the game, like that, just like they did last year. That could happen. I hope it doesn't, though. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, we want the game to succeed. There we go. Outlaw. I want to win this title belt. Oh, that's... What? I wish they would let us be able to do the other stuff. What's going on, Brian? Welcome to the stream, brother. That is a long name. Brian Hernsberger Luffy. Love it. I Luffy it. All right. Yeah, that's the other thing. If we can get a couple more members, like we got memberships as low as $2.99, but if we can get a couple more members, all that stuff, if he just put up, I've got more stuff that I could add, but we need more members to do it. So, yeah, $2.99 a month. Huge help. And all the money goes back into the channel. So you saw Iffy, drop the hundo down. All that money goes right back in the channel. Hernsberger, love it. I dated a girl many moons ago, back in elementary, named Ernsberger. That was her last name. Let's see if there's one more possibly thing we could do. This might be enough, but let's just look. I just want to look real quick. Is there something else? I don't think there is, to be fair. All these, like, this is just part of it, but all these, Survivor Fest, the bar, all these, the Vipers, like, we went out and made all these logos. So, and that's all from our members. Our members are the ones who allowed us to do it. So, hats off to you. Okay. So for now, I love that though. We have that. But now look, this is the part that I'm talking about. We can now go on to the side plate here, add a new image, and remember what it did before? Look, we go into the relief now. You can do it. Now we can do it. No problemos. See, it doesn't affect. You just can't do it on that part. So there's 3 parts to a title belt. The face plate, the side plates, and the strap. So you just can't do it. But here we can add this, and what we want to do, we haven't done it to the thing yet, but let's just see. This would need to be and then this we could make and then here, just so that we could drive it home with one headlight. And now we could take and copy that right on over. Look, they still get it off a little bit, but that's fine. We can still pop back in, image placement. Bam, pop it back over. Just for now. Easy stuff, you know what I mean? Easy peasy breezy, beautiful cover girl. So we have that, and then the thing that I add on every single one of my title belts this year, just so that you know where it came from. It's the tote symbol. And we put it in the same spot on every single one of these belts. Now, we do have to do one more thing with this strap. But look at the state of that. Now, I want something, and maybe I designed something that goes in that bottom piece down there. We do that. Give it the embossing. Oh, that is true. I was going to make it silver, but I think I'm going to make it red. Why? Because we can. Title information. Now, the only way to win this is in an elimination chamber match. Oh, survival. I just made the outlaw title. I'm like survival. We have 2 special series title belts. TCW Special Series Outlaw Champion. Yes. TCW Special Series Outlaw. I wish that all the words that they could speak for the names, you could speak for the title belts. And all the words you could speak for the title belts, you could speak for the names. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. This the blood splatter one? Where, oh where did the blood splatter one go? Oh where did it go? Let's see. Is there anything this year that we could make it make sense? Of course not. So we're going to name this. This is the toughest belt to win. It's not the most prestigious belt, but it is the toughest one. So the Super Extreme Championship. That's how they'll announce it. Now, the other thing we want to do, because it is a special series title belt. And that might force me to do something different. Let's just see. I didn't even think about this really at the time. Oh. I'm almost thinking purple. We've never done it before. I'm going to leave that red for now. I'm going to go back in here because look what it did. But I bet you if I do one, see? Now it's back. Now it's back in a big way. So red, do you want to go red or purple? Vote. Let's vote. Red or purple? I'm down with either one. But I'm also down for voting. Oh. You can hear that. Let me go ahead. Let me just pop up the poll. Not a Q&A. We're going to go red or purple. All right, you guys vote. Vote away. Red or purple. Got 11 people watching. See if we can get like 6 people to answer. 7. Let's go 7. 7-11. Freedom's waiting for you. Yeah, like I'm down either way. Where'd it go? There it is. Ah, it's looking like red. There's 7 votes. Well, there's 12 people in. There's 5 more people that can vote. 8 votes. There's 4 more people that could vote. Even if the 4 people voted, though, I don't think they'd all have to vote purple. So red it is. Red it is. Yeah, now it's definitely red. Okay. Now, when we do the red, we might change this up to silver because that would make sense. So that would be silver. And then this. And here's the thing. That's too bright. That's a compromise. Too bright. So I think it's either this or I would have said this, but well, maybe that. Maybe this. I think it's this color right here. Oh, I'll take care of that, Vipero. I've already got your stuff. And I think you're probably right around 90 anyway, so... Yeah, all of my sliders are done by AI now. But you're a world champion. Most of my world champions are right around 90. And don't get me wrong, I think the lowest is 84 right now. There'll be some people that come in that'll be a little lower than that, but... I almost think it's this. Special series. Okay. That's true. Red does hide the blood better. Okay, one more poll. Last one we need. Let's do this. Lighter or darker red? So this is the lighter red. And this is the darker red. Lighter red, darker red. Look at this. I'm glad we're voting on this because already people are like darker. Okay. I see where you're going with. Oh, hold on. Don't call to comeback. Lighter's been here for years. Five votes, 5 people in, 1 more vote. That'll kind of put the nail in the coffin. But yeah, I think it's going to be darker. Yeah, darker it is. Okay. Now, here's what you do. Here's what I do. We have that. Everything's good. Bam. Moving on, right? Except we got to do the women's now. Now, the women's goes a lot. Oh, I've got a really good idea for this. Now we can come in here, duplicate the championship without it crashing everything out. Thank goodness. We come in here. First thing we have to change is the strap. So here's the good news. The darker is going to be for the men. And the lighter is going to be for the women. But now that's not all. But wait, there's more. And maybe this is where it changes. Oh no, I can't put women up there. So for now, oh, I got an idea. I got another idea. Beating the system. That's what it's all about. Add a new image. Oh, we can't because we put it there. Why did it move that clear back over there? You know what? Forget you. You're going to be over here anyway. Take that in your face. But let's just see. How bad does it mess up my logo if I do this? Bad. But we've got another idea. Got another other idea. It ain't over. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Okay, we're going to put women's. We're going to take the placement and run it over here. "407 years ago, this great nation." Okay. Yes. Yeah, don't think it's over. Don't think it's over. We got to deal with this. That looks like crap. But is there a way that I can now take this, go to emboss? Oh, come on. Come on, guy. Well, I like the woman thing so good that we're just going to have to forego that. Or do we have to forego it? Maybe we don't. Let's take it to where the custom images are. He's little, but he's there. Every belt. Okay, so we got that. We come down here because we got to change this up. Let's get the women's in there. Outlaw Championship. Yeah, we're getting closer, man. Like, to the point where I even thought about doing some dark shows for the members. You know what I mean? With the people that we have already, and just doing some dark shows with them, you know? Bam. Done. I also thought that might be a way. Give the members something and maybe even increase some of our memberships, you know? Who knows? Who knows? We don't even know. Okay. Now, just to show off kind of what we did earlier today off stream, but very important to what we're doing right now. We've got our universe set up. Now, the Outlaw Championship is on Outbreak. Let's see real quick who our current Outlaw champions are. So right now, Mimi... Whoa, Mimi's... What's going on? Mimi is the Outlaw and the Survival Champion, so that works. She's going to have to give up the Survival one, though. But right now, so Mimi, Outlaw Champion, and the Men's Outlaw Champion is Bobby O. So we don't have a Bobby O right now, but we can go in here, and we couldn't do this before. Oh, look at the state of this. Since I removed the champions, they removed the people. Hold on. Anita T is on Meltdown. One thing we could do right here is add back in the Women's Outlaw Championship and give it to Mimi. Let's see real quick. Men's Outlaw Champion is Bobby O. So we can't do that one yet because we haven't made a Bobby O. But Bobby O just hit the priority list there. So we have that Women's Universal, Sid B, Bobby Hart, and Crimson. Meltdown, Melinda, and Anita T. We can add in the women's because we just made Anita T. Yeah, remove the belts because we don't have a person. You know, I haven't created a person for them, so I can't allow them to do that or put them on there. So hold on real quick. Meltdown Women's Champion is Anita T. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Anita T. We don't have to add her. That is it. Yes. Now we can go in here, add in the Women's World Champion. Or the Meltdown, Anita T. Getting there. Getting closer. So you can see we're starting to put this together. Now, the neat thing is you can look at the calendar. We got the Wednesday Night War every other week. We've got these. We've got in Wrestle War. Oh, that's right. We are going to be kicking off Wrestle Wars as soon as we start. So that's what we've been working on, making sure that we can get that stuff going. We have the monthly Rumble, which is going to take place on the 2nd. So this is going to be the cool part. All of it's going to be set up really well. We have Apex in April, which is like our WrestleMania, by the way. Yeah. Nightmare Night in May. Riptide Rampage. The Great American Bash. So we've got some of that stuff already set up. We still got to create some of it. I'm waiting for some of it, but we don't have to wait to start the shows, and that's what's going to be really nice. So kind of the next big thing that I've got to create besides all of our champions is the Wrestle War Arena. We're going to be doing the Wrestling War a little bit different. So for those of you that are here, Wrestle Wars is going to happen a little bit different this year. We are going to have all of our teams of 4 on the men and on the women's side, but instead of just having it all during the shows, it's going to be set up almost kind of like a pay-per-view leading up to Battle Bowl 2. All right, Community Creations. Vipiro says he's there. So let's go to downloads. Let's go to Superstars. Yeah, man, it is so interesting, Matt, what's going to happen this year between TCW and SSU. Like, it is, I'm so excited for this. You guys are going to see a match that you have never seen before in your life. You haven't seen it in real wrestling, and we're going to be able finally to recreate it, or to create it in this game. It's going to be amazing. All right, hashtag, we are looking for TCW. Now, there are some other organizations out there named TCW. 14 pages of them, as a matter of fact. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, and don't get me wrong, if your guy, Damien, is your guy already created, what's the hashtag I find him under? Let me just grab him. You know, I'm not saying we're on shows yet, but let me just grab them. We can look and do some stuff with them. See what we're working with. See, one of the things that I'm trying to do a little bit too is if she were to look like, let me show you guys something too. This is Miley Riley, right? Let me just download you and show you something that I'm really, really trying to avoid. Oh, no, good, interesting. Good, interesting, for sure. Let me just, let's look at, I hope this doesn't get, okay. I'm not going to do it again. I was just hoping it doesn't get stuck. So, before we look at Vipiro, I can already look at this one female wrestler, this one right here, and see what they did. Oh, I like that. I like the tattoo. But here's what I'm talking about. Do you see the stomach? And then they did this thing, which, don't get me wrong, it's all cool, but look at the side here. That's all painted on. Like, that's not, I'll show you what I mean here, but It's a great CAW. Do not think I'm ripping on somebody's CAW, because I am not. What I'm about to do is talk to you about what we don't do in TCW. But other people do things, and it's fine. If we were to go in here and just edit the attire real quick, see that? We're just going to get rid of it. I'm going to put so that you guys can really see what I'm talking about. We can leave all that. We're also going to do it with this. Put this on just so we can see everything. We can leave everything else. Yeah, see the shadowing right here? See that shadow? How it's... Because I was like, what is wrong with what the texture, right? And then see this right there? It's not bad, but what I've noticed is like everybody's doing this thing. Now let me show you what it is. It's not even done well. It's done okay. But like that, it looks like it's done very well. You know what I mean? That's why I put the other thing on. Let's put on the other. There we go. And with other things, like you take this off. Yeah, even in this area, you notice this. I'm going to show you, though, real quick. This just makes it look blatantly obvious so you can see everything. Do you see that? That's a dude. I didn't think it was a dude, but yeah, that's a dude. So let's just take that off. I mean, it already looks better. I'm going to show you how to make it look even better than that. Just get rid of all this stuff. Here's the next thing. Let's see. Lower body. Oh, there's no way. What? I haven't seen this on anything. The shadowing on that is all wrong. And you're telling me there's nothing there? That's crazy. Let's see if we can change it then. You can go in here now. You saved this as an example. When you go into the body and you start looking at things that you can do, it's also another weird thing they're doing with their head. Look how flat that is on top. You can't tell with the hair, but you can go into body parts and look, the body parts all being used. That's just weird. I swear there's some weird glitch going on right now. We need something really big. Let's just go large. That's better. I mean, that's not good for her body, but I mean, at least the weird shadowing thing is gone now. But yeah, there's just better ways, and let's get back to the point. There's better ways to do this. So you want her or him, it doesn't really matter, but you want yeah, BBL adjustment's gone wrong. But you want her stomach to look like really, muscular. Instead of using that now, there's better ways to do this. Like, let's look at this one. Yep, that's not too bad. Looks natural. They're using like super thin. I didn't even look to see what the size was, but they've got so many different muscular shapes and muscular stomachs now. Like, look, that goes in a little bit. This goes that way. But this is what I mean. There's just so many ways you can do this now. And then what's crazy, like this one, this is almost the one that they had on her before that was a picture. Where you see you've got that cut like right above the bikini line there. Like that's, you know, they got dude versions of it too. So what's crazy though is like you look and you're like, oh, look how big her butt is. That's not even realistic. What's super funny is outside of this, it doesn't look that ridiculous. Now, there's way better things, like especially for like her body type. Even if it was like, hey, wider butt, you can see like more defined, flatter, flabby, muscular, you know, whatever it is. See, but now that weird shadowing is back. Not so much on this side. So maybe it would be fine out of the ring. But then kind of how you get around that is we go back in here to this. Yeah, see, now it's gone. So it had something to do with that. But you just have to put the right parts together. See, with this, and the reason I put that on is because now you can see like the muscle definition. You know, so now you go into attire, just as an example. You can go into the attire now, and instead of, you know, that, you can go here. You can go here. Like, if that shadow is going to be in the way, you could do things right there to cover it up. You know what I mean? And make it look much better. See, look, where this is, that shadowing isn't back. A little bit right there, but I think if she was to move that right leg, it would be gone. So yeah, there's just different things, different ways you can go about stuff and do things, especially this year. For now, we'll just put that on. Same with the upper body. There's some tops though, like, hold on. Not this one. Come on. Let me find a top where it would be nice if we had the shadowing. Because it doesn't look right otherwise. This top will do it. Like that, that's fine. That works. But now you get into, let's just save that real quick. Now you get into this. Let's back out. Out of tire. Go back into body parts, chest. Okay, now this is spread apart in the chest, and this is going to be my point. Where some tops don't match well. See, it gives that weird shadowing thing again. Where if we could control the shadowing, it would look way better. Like, I don't think that looks right at all. But you go back in, you can use a different top, and again, to my point. So this year is really going to be a lot more about matching up the right clothes with the right body types. Like, see, that would be fine. Like, you can't really tell. Even that's a little bit higher, so you're not getting that weird shadow. Fine. Fine. I mean, that thing's there, so maybe. Like, but you're going to be seeing it from, like, here. You know what I mean? That's where you kind of back off, and you're kind of looking at the differences between the stuff. But no. Even, well, it's close. This would be fine. So, anyway, There's a lot of things that will go in to this. The other thing I wanted to check just to see is it feels like we put a bunch of freckles on. No, which means, and it's weird though because, okay. That's weird because now I want to see the photo capture face. We should be able to tell exactly which one. Yeah, this one right here. Interesting. It's just that it's beyond freckles. It looks like her face is dirty from back here. The freckles would have been cool, but now the face just looks dirty. So, yeah, don't know if we'll use it or not use her, but it is what it is. All right, let's look at Vipero now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, you know what, Vipero? You have done a much better job on the tattoos this year. I'm going to check a couple of them out, though. Oh, I love that one. There's some that are just tearing. Let's go in here real quick. I love this, though. Let me just look real quick. Yeah. Yeah, not that one. It's got to be this one. No, hold on. It's not that one. What is that? It's got to be this. No. To be fair, I'm not a fan of that one, but just see. Yeah, not that one. I am a fan of that. What is that? Is that a face tattoo, maybe? No. Is it this one? It is that one. Interesting. Okay. Can we do it better? Might not even be possible, so may not be bullshitting anybody. God, they will not let you look at it, will they? Oh, hold on. Yeah, but they won't let me move anything past that. Okay, hold on. Gosh. Okay, hold on. You son of a motherless goat. Okay, let's try this. No, it won't let us do it if we do it that way. Oh, hold on now. Okay, okay. Okay. It will let us look at this, though. Sometimes a lot of this stuff is just a matter. It's just a matter of playing with it a little bit. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. Is that? It's got to be that. No, it's not that. Just look at this real quick. I love the character though. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. It makes that other tattoo look way better. There we go. That is hard to tell right there, but yeah. Yeah, I love it. I do. I do. Super cool. Well, guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Miss My Goats is home. So we're going to go sit out in the bar, relax, play a little guitar. Just restrung one of my other guitars, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Really appreciate you all coming out, hanging out with us, and chilling. Love this new Vipero. Oh, I know. Hey, you did a really good job. No, you did a really good job. Like don't let me say don't take it that way. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, really appreciate everything. Iffy, amazing tonight. Really appreciate you buying every second like that. That's something else. I can't wait to get back at it, y'all, and we will catch all of you in the next one. Now, remember, keep a lookout for Blaze. Blaze says he's going live here in just a little bit as well. So go check that out. And we'll catch all you guys in the next one. Peace.